All right. Welcome to Kerbal's space program, and my name is Lance Mibus, and this is Kerbal's space program that you're looking at right now, and I am running a tutorial called Space for Complete Idiots. Because I want to show you that even a complete idiot like me can conquer space in Kerbal's space program. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start a career program. Sandbox is nice, but if you conquer space in Sandbox, I mean that's not really much of a challenge. Whereas and science is nice. I do like the science mode as well, but I think career mode offers more objectives and tells a complete idiot like me what to do. Let's see, space. Idiot. Okay, so I'm going to name that Space Idiot. We're going to turn the difficulty options to basically normal. Right. Auto hire crew members before flight. Blah, blah, blah. All right. Sounds good. Let's start. Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is that your screen is going to go black. Don't worry. Even if you're a complete idiot, the computer's just loading the program. And then we come to Kerbal Space Program itself. This is the Kerbal Space Station. As you can see, it is set in the beautiful city of Nothing, where there is absolutely nothing next to it. There's a couple of beautiful mountains and some grasslands around it. And a lot of ocean. Some islands out there. But if you look at the Space Center itself, it'll actually tell you what's going on in the lower left-hand corner. This is the admin building, which we won't really do much with. I find that it's kind of buggy, at least with the mods I'm using. I don't know if it's buggy without them. Research and development, which we can't really do much with yet because we don't have any research. We don't have any science. This is the tracking station from which we can track everything in the solar system, which is basically just the planets, Elu and Joule, Dress, Duna, Kerman, Eve, and Moho, plus the two moons, Mun and Minmus. And we don't really have much else out in space right now because we haven't launched anything out into space yet. This is the vehicle assembly building. We'll be spending a lot of time here assembling buildings at the vehicle assembly building. That's what you do there, right? And then this part is the launch pad from which we launch our ships. This is the runway. We won't be using that very much today because if you're a complete idiot like me, you don't know how to fly a plane. This is the space plane hangar, and space planes are difficult to assemble, so we won't really do that. Let's go into the vehicle assembly building, all right? And then it goes black again. Don't worry. All right, this is our command pod. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm building a spaceship. So let's back out of that. The first thing we need to do is we need to go to mission control. This is mission control, that little guy right there. And he says, launch a new vessel. All right, we get paid just to launch a vessel. That's pretty awesome. I think I can handle that. Set an altitude record. All right, we can do that. Escape the atmosphere. Sure, let's try. Orbit Kerman. No way, I'm a complete idiot, but hey, I'll take your advance. All right, so now I know what I'm supposed to do. I am supposed to launch a new vessel, and it is supposed to be, well, good enough to get a new record out of. All right, so this is your vessel. In order to go anywhere, it needs propulsion. It needs an engine. I'm going to put this fuel booster on it. All right, and then this structural modular girder we don't really need, but we'll see what happens. And what is this? That's a parachute. I want a parachute. Let's put that right there. Sub-assemblies. We don't have any sub-assemblies yet. These are for a mod that I'm using called the Kerbal Engineer, which is an amazing mod, which you should get. But we're not really going to do that right now. All right. And then we're going to title this craft the Idiot 1. All right. Save Idiot 1 and launch. All right. Now, when you get out there, you start your launch by pressing space. All right. Space will engage whatever is in your stage. All right. So I have the engine and the parachute. I'm going to press space. And oh dear, they seem to have engaged together. And I can't really control anything. So it all just blew up. Yep. Well, that was exciting. Jebediah Kerman was killed. Sorry, Jebediah. Oh, yes, we are complete idiots. We're going to space. We're going to kill lots of Kerbals. All right. Let's go to the Space Center again. And let's look at this. It says, quest complete. Contract complete. Contract, right. We're not quests. We are not medieval idiots. We are modern idiots, and so we have contracts. And this contract is complete. Launch confirmed. We've taken our first step towards space. Excellent, excellent, very excellent. Close that. It still says that. Okay, I guess you have to discard that. Even though I didn't discard the money, right? Okay, I still got the money. Good, good. Okay. So, let's do that same thing with the Idiot 1, except this time we're going to stage the engine first, and then the parachute second. Save that. Launch it. All right. And boom! Oh, well, that's going much better. That's kind of normal. I got a rocket off, and it's going into space. By the way, I have a mod that gives me clouds. Better atmospheres mod. Kind of awesome. I recommend it. All right. Oh, and we completed a contract here. Set altitude record of 5,000 meters. Well done. Man, we got up to 12,000 meters? 13,000? I don't think we'll get up to 14. Oh, we're going to get up to 14? Oh my gosh, we're going to get up to 14. 14,000 meters. It's amazing. And we're falling now. I mean, I may be a complete idiot, but I can tell that we're falling. And we're starting to fall fast. Want to fall faster? Put on the time warp. Time warp. Yeah, that makes you fall pretty fast. Man, we're falling really fast now. Oh, but you'll notice that our speed is actually going down, because as you get really close to the surface, there's too much air, and it stops you from going fast. We are a bullet headed for the... Let's engage that parachute. Now, I may be a complete idiot, but I can tell that parachute is going through the spaceship. I'm kind of glad that Kerbal Space Program isn't realistic to stop that from happening. All right, and maybe we'll get right on top of the center. Let's see. Crew report. Reset experiment. Okay. If you're a complete idiot at Kerbal Space Program and you don't know what I was doing, don't worry. I'll be explaining that in just a moment. All right, and we're going 9 meters per second. 9.1. We're going to slow down to 9.0. I guess not. Oh yes, now we are. Slow down to 9.0. And we're going to land right on the helicopter pad. That's amazing. That is amazing. I love that. Oh! Wow. Alright, we call that hardware-assisted braking in the business, where the hardware exploded and helped us brake. But it seems like we're okay. So, okay, I'm going to take a crew report. And I'm going to keep that data. A crew report gives you some science. And science can be used to research new things. All right. A better atmospheres mod also lets Kerbals take off their helmets when the atmosphere is breathable. So we'll take an EVA report, kind of like the crew report, only it's while we're outside. We're going to store that inside the pod. And boom. And start walking around. All right. Take surface sample. Whew. Yeah. Happy to be alive. Seems like we are on our home planet. All right, and I'm going to plant a flag. Because booyah, I made it here. I'm going to call this flag I'm Alive. First mission that didn't kill anybody. All right. Recover the vessel. And there we go. We get a whole bunch of science because of the crew report, the EVA report, the surface sample from the building, the EVA report while we were standing on the building, and then we recovered a vessel that survived a flight, and that gave us some science, and that's kind of awesome. So that's a whole lot of science for us right now. We recovered some funds from the parts, and we recovered Bill Kerman. All right, and then we've got this little flag here that says, I'm alive. Yeah. All right, so we're going to go to the research building. We're going to research basic rocketry. Now, we still have some science left, but because we're complete idiots, we're not going to research anything else. All right? Anyway, I think this is a really good place to stop the first video. I'm Lance Mibus, and remember, even if you're a complete idiot, you can still conquer space and fly safely. All right? So, have a good day, and happy flying.